What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Almighty Max, and today we're back to 6 biracial people versus 1 secret white person, man. Shout out to my guy Jake. He recommended this video, man. If you're new, drop a like, subscribe to 10K. Talk right into it, man.
We brought together 6 biracial.
So we gotta guess who the white person is, right? Off rip, I'm not white, feel me? And I'm not biracial either. I'm fully Dominican. So this is gonna be a hard video for me because I can't resonate, feel me? I don't have the keen eye for it because I'm not one of these things, you feel me? So it's hard, I ain't caught. But off rip, I can tell she is definitely biracial, my nigga. She got the space of a Hispanic person. I can tell off rip she's probably Mexican, something like that. Or, yeah. I say Mexican because they probably in LA. So she's probably half Mexican, something like that. This one might be white, uncap. She look white as hell too, but then the braids throwing me off. She's Asian. You can tell by her face. This kid can be white too. And this nigga could be white as well. I don't know. Let's hop into it. Let's see.
I'm biracial.
I am biracial. I'm biracial.
I believe
I'm
her.
biracial.
I'm biracial.
I'm biracial.
Off rip,
One of them
I only believe 2 people that's biracial. I don't believe the other niggas at all.
is white. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
Who y'all think it is?
So should we start with what do you mix with?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's your ethnic
Yeah.
background?
Basically, my mom is Indian and then my dad is white, so I'm Windian, basically. Yeah.
I'm half Taiwanese, half white.
That's cool. I'm half Korean, half white.
Okay. I'm a 4th black, and then my mom's white.
Oh, shit.
I'm half black.
She is not. She's the mom, my nigga. She said a 4th black. At that point, my nigga, you just not black no more, bro. Nigga said I'm a quarter black. So what her kids finna be?
And half French, white.
I was kind of suspicious of Daria and Ella. The hair, I felt like it was kind of a distraction.
Yeah.
As a ploy.
I'm half Native American and half Mexican.
How did your guys'
I thought it was 1 secret white person. She's not has no white in her. So why is she even in the game? Off rip, she won the game. She's definitely not the most. So if you vote for her, you wasted a vote. She's nowhere. She's not even white. So off rip, we just down to 5 people. I'd say it's her. I ain't cap because I've seen white people with this type of hair when they go like Jamaican shit like that. They come back with the little braids and shit. So it's possible for a white person to get hair like this, especially if you put extensions and shit like that. So I think she's the mole. I'm going with her.
does parents meet?
My parents met at a movie theater. My mom was working there and my dad like came in and he just had a crush on her, so he'd always keep coming back and just watching movies. So
It's really wholesome.
My dad was a tennis coach at University of Central Missouri, and my mother was an international student learning tennis, so that's how they met.
International student. You threw that in there. Okay, I can see it.
She said, "Oh, you mentioned international students," so I thought she was targeting me, so I thought, okay, maybe she's the mole.
I ain't cap. Austin could be. He look like he could just be pure white as well. I don't know.
My parents met in grad school. They both went to Georgia Tech. My dad's from Georgia, but my mom immigrated from France to go to grad school in the US. So they just met each other in like the engineering department.
My parents met at a barbecue. My dad was in the military, so he was in Osan Air Base in South Korea. And my mom was at that barbecue because she lived near Osan. She would tell me about it. She was like, yeah, I thought Americans were really weird because your dad showed up in shorts and flip-flops and a button-up tee with like a Russian bear hat, and it was winter. And they're just like, and then you ended up marrying him. She's like, yeah.
My parents met in LA, which is like the mixing pot, so it makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
She had said that her parents had met in LA, but she didn't really elaborate on that. Everyone else had kind
I ain't cap though. Do y'all niggas know how y'all parents met? I have no idea how my parents met. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, no clue. I never cared to ask. Yeah, so I don't know. So I would if I was in this game, they would have thought I was such off that. I have no idea.
of gone into more detail about their parents.
And honestly, I don't care to
That
know.
was a little strange.
My parents are both from Arizona. They met, I would say, at a bar, I think. So yeah, my mom is from like the Navajo Nation reservation.
We got through the questions.
Okay, we got the question. So it's good. I was just noticing that she seemed nervous and she didn't have a lot of details.
I ain't cap. Her answers did make it look sus, but bro, look at her face, bro. Like, if that's a white person, my nigga, Y'all niggas is evolving. I don't know what it is, bro. She's
On a
Hispanic for sure, bro.
simplistic standpoint, Ella looked the whitest, even though obviously it's not truly about that.
We have a three-way tie between Ella, Caitlin, and Daria. You guys are gonna have 30 seconds on the clock to just kind of prove your case.
So my hair, I have an afro normally, but it's all braided and I added in extensions just because it's easier. But I have 4B curls, which I would only know if I was mixed. I get that from my dad. Everything else is white because
That's not true. You could have had a black friend that told you that. Or you could just did your research before the fucking show. And why didn't you show up in your afro? That would have made it way more believable instead of showing up in these braids. Because you could just get them with extensions like you said.
I mean, my dad's half Belgian and half black. And then my mom's fully white, so I just unfortunately am Xerox paper and I don't even tan. But it's all in my hair, I promise.
My mom's from France. She's from a place called Rennes in Brittany. And then my dad grew up in Devereaux, Georgia. But I actually also grew up in Arizona because they moved there and had me and my younger brother, younger sister. My sister and I are kind of the palest, but my brother actually looks like he's black. So yeah, it's a weird liminal space to be in.
What I was going to say before is that my mom is from the Navajo Nation Reservation, and my dad is Mexican. He just grew up in Arizona, so, you know, I have equal, like, balances in both, I guess. Yeah.
She started, you know, kind of giggling or laughing in her story, and I thought, there's something suspicious
How?
here.
Dang. All right. Good luck, guys.
It's nice talking to you.
Talking to you.
The fact that I'm pale, I thought, might have gotten me voted out.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and you'd wish to continue the game.
I had a question
Come on,
because you
don't
said
you
it.
dare. If they don't eliminate her, bro, they're not doing their jobs right. These niggas is retarded.
You're growing up Quappa, because you're a quarter, right?
Oh, that's what it's called?
Oh, yeah.
That's good to know.
They got names for everything nowadays. She said Quappa. So if you're bro, does that even count, my nigga? Like, bro, I'm not counting that, bro. I'm sorry, my nigga. If you're a quarter of something, bro, just eliminate it off the board, bro. You're just white, bro. Like, that shit does not count to me, bro. I don't care, my nigga.
Put that in my backpack.
I have
Yeah.
a friend that's Quappa Pit. I guess, like, what was that like for you as far as I know, as like a biracial person? It's like, you feel like an imposter in your own culture sometimes?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm the lightest of me and my siblings. I have a younger sister who's like the color of Rihanna, and then my brother is super tan. And so then there's me, white girl with a giant afro, and people are always like, how is your hair so frizzy? I'm like, well, it's curly, it's an afro. You know, explaining to people like who I am. It was hard at times, but then I also was really proud that I got to say like, oh, I'm part black. Like, that's why I have this cool hair. But it took me a while to really love who I am.
Have the rest
You think she says the N-word? Hey, it's a question's gotta be asked, bro. Can't she say the N-word, my nigga? Feel me? Leave that down in the comments below. Does she get the N-word pass? And bro, one thing I've noticed too, bro, like about biracial people, some of these niggas make it their personality, bro. I don't know if y'all heard of some nigga named Logic, but that's all that nigga raps about, bro. Like, bro, I get it, you're biracial, but these niggas like they make that shit their personality. I ain't cup.
rest of you guys felt like that before too, or?
One thing I felt is like, I've actually been to India like multiple times, and whenever I go, I'm like the lightest one there, so I just don't feel Indian at all, really.
He said that he had been to India and he just kind of threw that out there, and that felt really quick and just
Nigga,
like,
what?
but there wasn't any detail to the story.
Yeah, for me, being from Colorado, my experience was always being too Asian to be white here.
Bro, you look, I'm not gonna lie, no offense if you are Asian, but you don't look Asian at all, bro. I ain't cup. Unless niggas just knew your moms and they knew that she was Asian and shit, but you look like the whitest nigga, bro. From a mile away, up close, you look like a white dude, bro. And then one thing I noticed too about biracial niggas too, bro, why they always jack the race they don't look like, bro? Like, niggas, like, none of these niggas is proud to be white, but they proud to be the other shit they don't look like at all, bro. Just embrace, nigga, like, I've never seen a biracial nigga, like, embrace what he looks like. So let's say, like, I look like, let's say I'm biracial, let's say I'm half fucking, British and Dominican. Like, I would embrace the British side because I don't look British and I don't speak like I'm British, and you know what I mean? I would embrace that side, like, ew. But why don't niggas embrace the Dominican side? You know what I'm saying?
In Colorado,
I've always
but
noticed
here
that.
at UCLA, where I'm at
Like
right
Logic?
now, where it's a lot
That nigga just embraced the black side, my nigga. Bro, you do not look black at all, bro. You know why I think he wants to say the N-word, though? He's dying to say the N-word.
more diverse, I'm feeling like sometimes I'm too white to be Asian. So no matter what, I always feel exclusion from one side, and I think that's one of the struggles or like one of the experiences of being biracial.
I don't know. I think when I was younger, I was a little more ambiguous looking. Like people would kind of joke I was like a chameleon growing up because I didn't look the same every couple of years. But it was like, I would always get like made fun of a lot by like other Korean students who would say like, there's like slurs for like biracial people. And so it was always like, oh, people like you just shouldn't exist and stuff like that.
Oh, fuck?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Damn, niggas is racist in Korea, bro. And it's not even like she's mixed with black. She's mixed with white. I thought everybody wanted her to be white. That's what I thought the racism was the opposite way. That's crazy.
Still here.
That sucks, though, that she got bullied.
Predominantly white neighborhoods my whole life. And I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Navajo. I never had a quinceañera. So not really like 100% in like each culture.
Yeah. For me, growing up mostly with my mom's family, who's majority white, and then my dad's family lives farther away. So soul food and all that stuff I kind of missed out on, and I got to kind of explore later in life, but that's something that I always wish I had.
I'm glad we all got to talk.
Yeah, that was a good discussion.
His like story was not as consistent. There were some things that had some detail and then some other things that were a lot less detailed.
Ankap, he don't look Indian at all, though. So he could be the mole, too.
Sucks to lose, but it's all good.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game.
When the group eliminated Devin, I think we found them all. I think we're good
The
now.
mole's still in there.
If the light
She's the
turns
mole.
green, that means you have voted the mole out and you all win. However, if the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
It's racing.
I want to know the mole, though. Oh, shit. Guess I was wrong. Hey.
Gas money for everybody.
Yeah.
Will the mole please reveal themselves?
nigga.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's her.
I'm Lebanese, Arab, Middle Eastern, which is technically white in the U.S. People from North Africa, so like Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria, etc., and people from the Middle East are considered white on the U.S. Census. So
Bullshit. That is bullshit. They do not consider them white, my nigga. Because they still get racism towards them. And, bro, what?
So it really goes to show how arbitrary the term white is in the ways in which it's applied to people.
I always think it's silly that on the census it's, you know, black, white, Asian. The categories are so limited. And so when I'm doing the census, I just put white because I look like I'm white. It just goes to show you that no matter what somebody looks like you could be biracial. Like your hair, I would have thought, okay, I could believe that you're mixed because you have the curly hair, but you never know.
Yeah.
Bro, the whole race system is a flawed system to begin with. Bro, at the end of the day, bro, the United States in particular, maybe in other countries it won't be like this, you know. But us, since we're such a diverse country, bro, 100 years from now, bro, you're not even going to know what race you are, bro. Because let's say, your grandparents, one of them is half white, half black. So now you're a biracial person, half white, half black, right? And then you marry a girl that's half black, half Chinese. What does that make your kid, bro? And then that nigga got 4 races, and then he married a person with another 4 races. At that point, you don't even know what the fuck you are anymore. You're just American. So that race system shit is flawed. I ain't cut. But if you enjoyed that video, man, drop a like, subscribe, roll to 10K. It's your boy, Mighty Max, and I'm out.